Hey, what's going on, team? It's Ricky with Tactical Solutions here with a super quick stock market update. Up a little bit over 12,300 on SQQQ. I locked in profits very, very early, and now I'm getting ready to enter TQQQ. And let me explain to you why. Based off of how we've been trading, at least during the pre-market hours and even during normal market hours, we're a little bit more on the overbought side. Again, just because we're overbought doesn't mean that we have to pull on back. So please, 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 let me make this super, super clear to understand. Just because I take a trade does not mean that you need to. Again, it could continue to go up for SQQQ, which means that therefore TQQQ would not be a solid setup. I decided to play it safe with SQQQ and lock in profits even before we approached previous highs. Made a little bit over 12K, and now we're waiting for that overall reversal. The NASDAQ market is really just struggling as of right now. It has strong rallies, but not like this. Like this is next level. Even the sell-off of when SQQ actually was selling off was not this aggressive. The bears are definitely still here. You have to respect them. You have to respect the trend. This is why we wait for confirmation. So let me go ahead and make sure that I set my alert. Once we begin to break below 61.51, meaning that on QQQ we begin to trade above 261.75. That would be a great indication of when I can begin to step on the gas on my TQ position. One of the things that I want to remind you is there were a series of economic reports that were released today: the non-farm payrolls, the non-farm private payrolls, and then the average hourly earnings. None of those were good. They all came in better than expected, which is not good, right? This is why we saw that big shift for the NASDAQ market. But it was this last one, the unemployment rate. Unemployment came in at 3.7%, which is worse than expected. This is good, right? Because right now, bad news is good news. This means that based off of our prior of 3.5%, we are now at 3.7% unemployment. This is good for the overall NASDAQ market. This is why the market rallied right before the market opened, and then we saw this huge shift. There is so much volatility. It's a Friday. It's the last trading day of the week. There is so much volatility that if direction is not in your favor, please do not overcomplicate it, because you will dig yourself into a deeper hole, especially with this kind of momentum that SQQQ has right now. There's no way to sugarcoat it. We have stocks like Apple, Amazon, Meta that are all extremely oversold. If you look at them on the day chart, some of them are even at 52-week lows. Now, this is for those that are not already invested. Deals are present, but it's how much of those deals that you can justify to buy right now. That's kind of the very challenging question right now, because how much worse can the market get, and can you tolerate the time that it will take for the market to recover? Selling pressure is high. We need to respect that, but I also agree that you should never be afraid to take advantage of an opportunity, even when market conditions are like this. The only thing that I do want to remind you of is, even before you take that long-term play or even a trade itself, can the market go lower than where we're at right now? Yes. Let me explain to you why. There's an CPI data report next week. CPI data report on November 10th. I will be live streaming it on the YouTube channel, so please make sure you subscribe. But this is an inflation report. This will tell us if inflation is going up or if it's going down. And what do you think can happen if inflation comes in hotter than expected, meaning that it's not going down, it's actually going up? What do you think, right? What were our concerns of last month, right? Well, they were closing down some of the pipelines, right? Slowing down production for oil. What is one of the largest contributors of inflation right now? It's the energy sector. So we will see, right? A lot of people were not worried about it last month. Well, we will see in about 6 days if inflation is actually coming down, or if it's not and actually rising. This will mean that the Federal Reserve could only justify larger and more aggressive interest rate hikes, and that the market can unfortunately go down even further. But remember, the only people that freak out during a market pullback are those that did not prepare. If you have cash, and or if you're sitting on the sidelines right now, you're a kid in a candy factory, right? You have so many different options. You don't have to choose anything, but you have options. And that's, I think, one of the best feelings. So please stay patient, stay selective, enjoy your Friday. I'm waiting for the overall reversal on SQQQ. I'm staying patient. I'm ready, right? We have nothing but time. It's only 9 a.m. Market closes at 1 p.m. My time. And I'm waiting for this reversal. If it happens, great, I will strike. I will keep you guys up to date on my Instagram. And if not, then I'm still very satisfied with how today played out. So I really do appreciate you guys' time. If you guys have any questions, you guys know how to reach out to me. Feel free to send me a direct message via Discord. That's the first link in the description. Or feel free to send me a direct message via Instagram, and that's that third link down below. Friendly reminder, if you want to watch me trade live every single day, I trade live only with one group, and that is my Learn Plan Profit group. It is the only thing that I offer. I offer nothing else. So if you want to work with me on a closer basis and you want to see what it's like to watch me trade live, click the second link, take 2 minutes, learn more about our LPP team, and see if it's a good fit for you. The last thing that I do want to remind you is, again, anything that you guys want from Shop Tech Buds is now available and back in stock. We even have some new Wall Street apparel that you guys can pick up. Comparison is a thief of joy, and fortune favors the brave. One of my new favorite long sleeves for the colder weather is Make Your Own Luck, with, of course, the bull horns. And again, this is all available at shoptechbuds.com or the fourth link in the description of this video. If you guys want to use the same trading application that I'm using that is free, it's the fifth link in the description, and you will earn up to 12 free stocks once you deposit $1 by using my link. Appreciate your time. Like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.